Yo, what is going on, everybody? This is Mysticall, and today I'm bringing you another episode of Monk Monday. For those of you who don't know what that is, pretty much you send me gameplay, clips, videos, literally anything to this email right here, and I review it. Hey, you could be any rating you want. Doesn't matter what you are. Doesn't matter how many clips you send. Doesn't matter how long the video is that you send me. I'll get it done in one video. Normally these videos are a little bit longer. I think last week it was like, or a few weeks ago it was like an hour, 20 minutes or something like that. It is honestly my pleasure. It is no burden on me. I love doing it. So today, let's just hop right into it. We have Democron. Democron, in your email, by the way, you asked a few questions. I'm gonna answer them at the end of the video, if you don't mind. And yeah, because I know you had a few, and I have no problem answering questions that you got. And I love that you put timestamps here. Love it. So I guess in the first one, we have Resto Druid Assassination Rogue. So the goal for these videos is pretty much to critique as best as I can. Yeah, I'm just trying to critique as best as I can. One thing, or Vraska is your one thing I do want to point out is this is something that would be cool if anyone has any trouble with gearing. By the way, if you link your army to me, it would actually be awesome. I can take a look at your gear. I can see that you're playing Secret Infusion, Burst of Life in your helm, but in your chest and your shoulders, you don't have the Burst of Life. Overflowing Mist is okay, but they nerfed it. And also it gets affected by dampening a lot in twos, so it's really not that good. Uplifted Spirits is okay, but obviously you want the Burst Life. I can see that you have Burst Mastery in a lot of your pieces. I think, yeah, this one has crit, and I think this one, yeah, has crit. But besides that, your gear is pretty solid. Egg Sack is really good. Safeguard is solid. Plus they got the sockets. Your gear really isn't that bad. Your weapon... Yeah, crit haste. It's kind of rough if you're not like farming PvE. Kind of looks like your full PvP gear, so you don't PvE that often. I think this is from, I want to say Freehold, but I could be wrong. So yeah, you got 17 versatility, 72% mastery. It's actually really solid. And yeah, let's just jump right into it. But yeah, if anyone wants to link their army, feel free. So it looks like, oh, hello. Okay. Here we go. So it looks like we're playing Mistweaver Monk Armors Warrior. Now this comp I do have a lot of experience with. Assassination Rogue Resto Druid. It's going to be a little bit of a dampener because the Resto Druid is very difficult to kill for your warrior, and the Rogue is also very difficult to kill for your warrior because as soon as you start getting pressure, the Rogue can kite away and just poison dagger and just kite out the warrior, just dead zone the warrior's charge. So it is kind of difficult. Your talents are really good. The only suggestion I might have is on this map, or pretty much anything versus Assassination Rogues, Eminence instead of Refreshing Breeze is really good, in case they go you ever. But that's pretty much the only... This is pretty solid. Grapple Weapon is good. If you think they're going to kick you can play Zen Focus T. If you don't think they're going to kick you, or even if you get kicked, you can still Grapple Weapon. So, the Rogue. So, both are pretty solid. Looks like you're Void Elf, so you got the Void Elf racial. Yeah, okay, so that is going to be a little bit tricky in the matchups because you don't have the stun reduction from Orc, and you don't have human racial from human. So that is going to be a little bit difficult, but winnable for sure. Your kill target is probably going to be the Rogue, and unless you could swap to the Druid. Unless the Druid is Feral Affinity and in late dampening, the Rogue kill target is going to be the Rogue. Really good. Perfect. You got the 2 steps down. All right, the Rogue opens with just a Garrote on you. Right here, you could probably disarm him if you wanted to, but we roll into the wall. So you might want to roll, yeah. If you could roll away from your port, try and track that proc. I want to say it's probably this. So that's this is Vendetta on you and a full kidney. So I can respect the no trinket. All right, you're trinketing. That's fine. The only thing to remember now is that you don't have trinket for blind. So this is okay. You have another charge of roll somewhere, right? Yeah, good Tiger's List, and now port away. Perfect. Now, right here, what you want to do, this right here is Crippling Poison. It reduces healing to you. I don't think he's spec'd into it, but it reduces healing on you by 20%, 25%, one of those. So when you port away from this Rogue, what you want to do is you want to dispel the poisons immediately so that you don't get the healing reduction on you. And then you also have double healing elixir. I got the bar down here. I hope you can see it. You have 2 healing elixirs here on your R keybind. So dispel the poisons, double healing elixir, and it costs no mana. And then what you should probably do is Ring of Peace, maybe this Rogue to get him off you if you still feel like you're in a little bit of trouble. You don't seem like you're in trouble here, so you should be okay. You're good. Now, if you're going on the Rogue, or if your Warrior's going on the Druid, which is perfectly fine, trust me, a viable kill target, you can start doing your own CC on the Rogue here. Like, you can incap stun this Rogue. Good disarm there. That's fine. It's perfect. It's not bad. And now you can incap him, stun him, maybe get a trinket out is what we're trying to, the goal is from here. So what I would do personally is I would just not even try to juke here. Just incap stun him if he kicks you. But it looks like we're swapping. Good. Swaps from your Warrior is really good. Good stun on the Rogue, and the Rogue instantly trinkets. Perfect. Good. Jump down. Port back up. Oh, Ring of Peace. That's fine too. And that was Shadow Step. So do we have port? We have port in 3 seconds. This is good. You have leg sweep off this in 2 seconds. Right now you can stun the Rogue full leg sweep. All right, this is kidney. It's okay. You have life cocoon off this if you feel like you're in trouble. You also have disarm. Good leg sweep. You get Tiger's Lust, right? I don't see it. I don't see Tiger. Maybe you don't have it. You also have 1 charge of healing elixir. You also have revival. So if you feel like you're in trouble, you should be okay. Good use of. Do we have Thunder Focus Tea? All right, you still have 1 charge of Thunder Focus Tea here. Have short kidney on you. They got your safeguard earlier. That's okay. This is good. This is good pressure here. I'm trying to see where your Tiger's Lust is, because you could potentially. Oh, that's blind on your Warrior, which is really good. Good. Port, little awkward. I had a feeling you didn't reset it when you first ported, but I wasn't sure. Good reflect on the clone from your Warrior. Garrote. So when you get garroted, it silences you, but you could still do a few things as a monk. You can incap. You can leg sweep, and you can disarm. I can see that you don't have disarm, and you don't have leg sweep, but you do have incap. So what you could do, potentially, is incap the Rogue when you get garroted. The cheap shot is kind of useless on you. One other thing you can actually kind of do is, since you're Void Elf, you could Void Elf Racial right now, jump off, and then see if he'll follow you. I feel like he would follow you. All right, good. Ring of Peace away from you. That's nice. Good. Mana's looking good. Rogue still doesn't have. So Rogue is a kill target because he doesn't have Trinket, but it's going to be a little bit difficult with the Druid. But if the Druid, so right here, the Druid used Ironbark on himself. The Rogue has no Trinket, and you have Incap and Leg Sweep soon. So what you could do is you could Leg Sweep the Rogue, Incap the Druid. The Druid doesn't have Leg Sweep. It might not kill the Rogue, but the Rogue's going to take a lot of damage, so they're going to be using a lot of mana. Alright, so they're still on you. Life Cocoon is fine here. You have Disarm, though, and your port, I don't see where your port is. Drop down, alright. You have port in 3 seconds. You have Maledict ticking on you, so where's your Dispel? I'm trying to see where your Dispel is. I don't see where your Dispel is, but it's very important to Dispel Maledict. You get absolutely really good stun there. You have port. I would port right now. Oof. Trinket port. Alright, that's fine. This is okay. Enveloping Mist is okay. That's good. Good Thunder Focus Tea there. You still have the second charge of Thunder Focus Tea. There we go. I think you used it maybe on Renewing Mist or something. Good Fear from your Warrior. Really good. Tiger's Lust. Perfect. Okay, so now we're swapping to the Rogue here. This is good. I like this. After the Cloak, you can use Ring of Peace. Perfect. Dispel the Poisons. That's alright. Yeah, good. There's Healing Elixir. You can incap the Rogue here. You can definitely incap this Rogue here and get 4 more seconds of him off you. Port 9. Oh, the backwards roll. I love it. He has Kick. You have Life Cocoon 2, 1. Press it. Perfect. That's Banner on you guys. Okay, you get kicked. That's fine, because you have Disarm soon. You could Leg Sweep. Oh, okay. So I'm trying to think. So that game, honestly, it wasn't that bad. Your Warrior was making good swaps, and you were doing a pretty good job at kiting. The only thing I would have suggested was short port. Eminence would have probably saved you a good amount of time there, just because you have port up more often. And then I don't think you used Incap that many times, or I see that you used at the end there, but Incap is really important, especially when the Rogue doesn't have Trinket. You could see how much pressure you got though when your Warrior swapped to the Rogue. especially when they don't have trinket. So if you can start swapping a little more often onto the rogue, you know, if the basically the rule of thumb versus druids is when the druid ironbarks somebody, you swap off of them and go to the next person, because ironbark is like a 45-second cooldown, and they don't have many other cooldowns, and they're gonna have to use a lot of mana. So honestly though, really solid matchup this first one. Maybe use disarm. I usually save disarm for when I get kicked. That's pretty much it. And I use incap when I get corroded versus rogues, just because they're trying to set up with combo points and stuff. It creates distance. Kiting towards your warrior is also pretty good. And make sure you dispel poisons after you port. The healing reduction from wound poison is significant, and it's really annoying. Trust me, it's super annoying. But if you dispel the poisons, then double healing elixir, it's a pretty good heal, costs no mana. But your mana was actually insane this game. Truly, it was really good. And then I could say use Void Elf at the end, but I think you died before it. It would have been sick. I think Void Elf was pretty good. Just it's hard versus rogues, very difficult. But overall, solid. Honestly, solid matchup. Resto Druids are really hard. Like if you lose to all Resto Druids, let me see your timestamps. Yeah, look, Resto Druids are incredibly difficult for Mistweaver Arms Warrior. This is my main comp in twos. It is extremely difficult. Warriors get kited so easily. Mistweavers run out of mana, and they're easily swapped to. It is extremely difficult. All right, what do we got here? All right, we got Windwalker Resto Druid. This... Oh, by the way, I don't have any music. Sorry about that, team. Got some music for us. So, it looks like... Sorry about that, team. So we got music now. This is a very difficult comp. I would argue that Windwalker Resto Druid is one of the best 2 comps in the game. This is fine, actually. This is okay. The only thing I would kind of suggest would be Relentless, because you're Void Elf, and all they have is stuns. They have stun, leg sweep, stun with Mighty Bash, or rake stun if they're playing Feral Affinity, and then Cyclone and Incap. But I would highly recommend playing Relentless if you're not an orc. So Short Port is good. Refreshing Breeze is fine. If you don't want to play Refreshing Breeze, Counteract Magic works for the Crucible Flame Dot. So if you want the extra healing from the Counteract Magic, that's fine. So there's the Rake Stun, the Clone. Yeah, this is going to be the Windwalker kick nothing. I can't see if they use Touch of Death or not. All right, that's Trinket. That's okay. This is your window right here to get a kill on the Druid, or get a lot of cooldowns from the Windwalker. The Druid trinketed the Stormbolt, so what you could do is you can leg sweep after DR. You could leg sweep the Druid, and then fear off or something, because now you have a full fear. You have incap. That's Touch of Death. Good trade on Cocoon for Touch of Death. Really good there. And now leg sweep here is, oh yeah. I definitely would have saved leg sweep for after DR, because right now, 15 seconds. You're counting down the DR, and then you just gotta wait how long? 8 seconds for a full leg sweep. And then somehow that leg sweep doesn't hit the Windwalker. I don't know how that doesn't hit the Windwalker, but it blows my mind. I would have just waited on my stun DR there. That's Ironbark. Okay, so that's Ironbark on the Resto Druid. So what that means is immediately swap to the Windwalker. Good rolling away. I like it. Good. Okay, that's a DR stun. You're chilling. Perfect. Good. It was starting to hit the monk a little bit. Sharpen. Great job. Barkskin that was Barkskin and Ironbark from the Druid. So absolutely, right now we're crushing it. I think that was a Dispel on the Maledict, which is a really good job as well. They dispelled your Maledict. This is looking good so far. Good full Stormbolt here. Incap, we're good. We're good. I'm trying to find your Renewing Mist just to make sure. It's just something when I first started playing Monk, I didn't really use Renewing Mist a lot. All right, so I see you have Renewing Mist up here. Make sure you put a Renewing Mist on yourself, and make sure these are always, those charges are always ticking. Because when you heal for Vivify, it'll also heal yourself. So make sure you put a Renewing Mist out. Leg sweep. Alright, Trinket. Make sure you get those Renewing Mists out, because Renewing Mist is probably one of your top heals. It will be one of your top heals at the end of a match. That's Karma, which is perfect. Good. I would have highly recommended... Oh no. Does your warrior swap to the Druid during this Karma? Probably, right? Fear. Good fear. That's karma. Alright, yeah, I probably swapped to the druid. Alright, my bad. Don't listen to me. I would have said to incap the druid, but I can see why. Alright, good. Stormbolt on the... You guys are doing very well. The only awkward thing right now that I have to say is you trinketed the full leg sweep, and now you don't have trinket for touch of death. So there's potential for him to kill you for the next touch of death, but we'll see. Good. Okay, I can see you doing the renewing mist now, which is perfect. It's like you can hear me. There's prowl into rake stun, into clone on you. Oh yeah, full clone, which is kind of rough, but that's okay. You have life cocoon to save you mana. That's iterate from the druid, really good. Do we have mana tea? I'm trying to find your mana tea. Mana tea. I don't see it. Ooh, leg sweep here. Yes, this is good. That's Barkskin. Swap to the monk right here. Really good ring of peace. This is good. Good incap. No karma on the Windwalker. We're looking good. We are looking good here. Yep, that's Ironbark. Swap to the druid now. Now you swap to the druid. I don't know where your mana tea is, but if you're pressing it, good job. And if you're not, press it. No, I don't know where your mana tea is, but you're doing a really good job with mana, like exceptionally. We're kind of losing a little bit, but that's going to happen versus Windwalkers. They have a lot of uptime. But you're playing Mana Essences. I can see Memory of Lucid Dream. So far, so good. Port there is a little awkward. A little bit awkward there. Yeah. Because I can guarantee you this monk probably has touch death. That's Maledict. Try to get that dispel on it. Perfect job with the spell. That's the second Maledict. Kind of annoying when teams run it. But if you have Revival, but I don't think you have it. No, it's a full clone on you. It's kind of annoying, but that's Ironbark on the Windwalker. Just swap over to the Druid. Perfect. Good job. Karma from the Windwalker. Solid job. That's Rally. Yep. Good fear. Really good fear. Trinketed. That's a good trinket. Now if we're chasing the druid here, you can incap this Fist of Fury. Tiger's Lust your warrior. And then swap to the druid, because druid is off stun yard right now. You can kill the druid right now. Okay. That's alright. I can see you have Thunder Focus Tea here as well. Oh, awkward spot for clone. Good. You leg sweep both of them right now, actually. Incapped. Stormbolt on the Windwalker. That's fine too. You could also stun off that if you wanted to. You have Life Cocoon in 2 seconds. Probably just going to press it. Perfect job. Life Cocoon, just throw it out there. It saves so much mana, truly. You don't have to heal through. But now you have leg sweep. If you have a full leg sweep for Druid here, perfect. How do you not... You guys better win, right? No? Maledict is ticking on the Druid? Oh my god, that is rough. That's Barkskin and Dampen Harm from the Windwalker. Great incap on the rest of Druid. Thunder Focus Tea. Give me something. Give me an enveloping. Perfect. Good. Oh, now we're kind of Yeah, they recovered. And Druid has mana and you don't. Yeah, this is awkward. Let me see. Ring of Peace. Touch Death. Yeah, you probably don't have any cooldowns. Life Cocoon in 5. Yeah, Druid. I mean, Karma. You have Life Cocoon, but I don't think you have mana. Oh, you have mana. You have Life Cocoon. Nice. Good. You're staying alive longer than I would. Holy cow. Alright, so you have a win condition right here. Right now, you have leg sweep right now. So what I would do or recommend is to roll in, because right now, you're gonna lose. Like, you have no mana. They're rolling those Maledicts out, and there's no chance of you getting a drink. So you have to win soon. Like right now. He just used his mobility, his bear charge to get you, which means he doesn't have his doe leap, and you can just charge in with leg sweep. So, incap on the clone, perfect. Yeah, it's kind of hard. Full leg sweep. Oh, did the leg sweep miss? What's that? That's weird. Incap into leg sweep. Oh, what? That's weird. Okay. I saw the leg sweep go off. Did he shadow mode it? Maybe he shadow mode it? That's weird. Ironbark. Yeah, that sucks. So the only thing I would suggest, you guys could have won right here. No, right here. Right here, you could have won. Right here was it. This was, I mean, look at this. You have Maledict ticking right here. Full Maledict and a full leg sweep on the Druid. That was your win condition, or like your time to kill, but couldn't get it. This is a hard matchup, especially with Fist of Fury being able to parry all of the warrior's attacks. It's very difficult. The swapping is really good. You guys are lasting long enough. It's just getting those kills is very difficult. The ports were a little awkward, but the monk didn't really go you to punish you that much. He basically just went on your warrior. So overall, solid. Really, this was a really good game. It was just right here. You had the win right here. This was it. Druid had half health, 31% health. I can't speak today. 30%. All your warrior had to do was start hitting the Druid. Full Maledict. I mean, he was dead right here. So that's kind of difficult. I get that he swapped off because of Thorns, but yeah, you're doing a really good job with Thunder Focus Tea though. Thunder Focus Tea is looking good. Make sure you keep renewing Mist up though, and just so it heals you if you start to get swapped to a little bit. Like this was, yeah, especially right here. He Ironbarks the Windwalker. And then you definitely could have swapped to the Druid here. This was also very close. Like he's next to your range. That's the hard thing about Windwalkers though. Like they can just kite. Like see, they can just kite you forever. Damn, I would have been kind of annoyed if I lost that. But solid matchup. Solid. It's rough sometimes, but good job. Okay, game number 3. What do we got? Havoc Demon Hunter, Holy Paladin. You're getting the rough queues tonight. You're getting the rough ones tonight. Demon Hunters are difficult, but it is a Holy Paladin, so it is kind of winnable. The only problem with Holy Paladin is Bop, and Warriors can't do anything to a target that is Bop on it. So for talents, you should be Relentless. If you play Relentless, he won't be able to get a mana burn, like a stun into mana burn. They'll still be able to stun, then hodge you, and still mana burn you, but overall really good. Song of Chi-Ji, pretty solid. If the Demon Hunter just chases you around, you could just Song of Chi-Ji him. I would also recommend running Disarm instead of... Oh, this is good too. Memory Lucid Dream, that's good. I would recommend running maybe Disarm versus this as well. Just in case you get kicked, you can stop their damage. Because what you're trying to do as a monk, especially to prevent mana or to stop, using so much mana, is you want to prevent as much damage as you can. So if you get kicked, you can disarm the Demon Hunter and stop a lot of their damage, like a lot. So let's see what we do. This is an interesting matchup. It's I keep saying it, but you're getting some rough cues. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, the first mistake is you're not playing Relentless. You should definitely be playing Relentless versus Demon Hunters, especially in 2s. Okay, that's a little bit of meta. You can double leg sweep here. He trinketed. And there's, yeah, I already know how this ends. He's going to be, the problem with not running Relentless is now he's going to get every single mana burn on you. Every single one. I love this song. The only thing is it doesn't seem like you and your teammate coordinated. Song of Chi-Ji is good when your teammate is going to be on the healer. And if he's going to be playing if he's going to be hitting the Demon Hunter, you're going to want Ring of Peace because Song is going to be useless. But yeah, there's Life Cocoon. Demon Hunter is probably absolutely crushing the damage meters right now. So yeah, it's kind of difficult. That's Life Cocoon used for yourself. You have Memory of Lucid Dream that you can use, and I don't know where your Mana Tea is, but you should this is probably a good time to press it. So right now I would probably Lucid Dream, and then actually, you know what I would do is I would Mana Tea, pop some heals, and then Memory of Lucid Dream. Perfect. Good job with Memory of Lucid Dream there. I'm sure you've used Mana Tea, so you're chilling. What do we got? All right, we got a song here. Full song. Interrupt. And then this would be the time where you kick or you disarm the Demon Hunter. And now you're running really far away from your port. So this is okay if you replace your port here. Perfect job. Great job. Okay, Stormbolt on the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunters are like an okay kill target. But yeah, see here's now if you're not running Relentless, Trinket immediately. Like the first mana burn, I would have just trinketed it and then rolled away. So like right now, Trinket and roll. Actually, I don't think you got hit by that one. Did you? I don't think you got hit by that one. So that's pretty good. That's Blur from the Demon Hunter, Wings from the Pally. Getting some pretty good pressure here. Make sure you keep renewing Mist on yourself. I can see you got one charge right here. Just just keep renewing Mist on yourself. Banish. That's okay. He might try to get the mana burn off. He's not, so that's really good. Life Cocoon is perfect. Stun. So, ooh, good Stormbolt from your warrior. This stops the mana burn on you, which is really good. And then what I would suggest is to try to stay in range for your port. You don't have leg sweep. I can see you trying to click the leg sweep there. Yeah. So I can see you pressing it, trying to press it. Almost. Yeah, if you're having trouble with tracking cooldowns, just like make a few big, action bars and so you can track leg sweep or something. But oh, really, this is good so far. This is as best as I could, for Demon Hunters, It's difficult. Good. Oh, the problem right now is that you just how many Revivifies did you just do? 1, maybe 2. That's enveloping. 2, 3. So you don't have any renewing mists on your warrior right now, and you did 3 Vivifies, so you just lost out on a lot of healing. Always make sure that you put renewing mist on your teammate. Always. Like, maybe don't keep it on yourself all the time. It'll save mana if you don't put it on yourself and you just heal through healing elixirs, but always keep it on the target that you're healing. Always. You get so much healing from Vivify if they have renewing mist. So now you just put renewing mist up, but you lost out on a lot of healing from those Vivifies. So now you have leg sweep. You also have Thunder Focus Tea. You have Thunder Focus Tea, so you put the Renew Mist up. Perfect. Now, I would Thunder Focus Tea soon. Thunder Focus Tea, double Vivify for that costs no mana. I would highly recommend that. Probably soon. You have Stun. Demon Hunter Trinkets that. I don't know what proc that is. Which one is 4.66? Oh, you have this. Oh, you're tracking the stat that you get from Secret Infusion. So right here, trinket this. Trinket port is what I would do. They're not gonna be doing anything crazy. They're just gonna be mana burning you and winning because you run out of mana. So probably Life Cocoon here. Perfect. Good job. Saves a good amount of mana with Life Cocoon. And then we have no more Thunder Focus Tea. Trinket from that's actually Blur. Kind of awkward Stormbolt there just because that is Blur from the Demon Hunter, so there's like no chance of getting any pressure. That's Horus from the Pally. Full Hodge on, yeah, you should probably dispel that Hodge. Or, oh, no, even better. Going for the drink. Nice leg sweep on the Pally there. Perfect. Thunder Focus Tea. Yes, good trinket. Okay, rolling away. And then enveloping. Okay. That's fine. You needed the big heal. I probably would have Vivified first, but throwing a Song of Chi-Ji downtown, I love it. I freaking love it. But yeah, this game definitely ends with you just running out of mana. For sure. Kind of sucks. Let me tell you, it's one of the worst, most annoying ways to lose. You have Life Cocoon. Oh, maybe you could. Life Cocoon, perfect. Okay. But they're just gonna destroy your teammate. Yeah, you have Incap for the Pally. That's actually sack, so now you probably shouldn't Incap. Good swap on the sack. Yeah. Drinking? Okay. They're just ignoring you? Alright, yeah. Yeah, you have Incap from maybe the Demon Hunter if you're trying to kite it out. But, yeah, you're just gonna die. Yeah. So overall, again, another really solid game. I could see that a lot of pressure is getting out from your warrior. You're porting and avoiding as much damage as you can. The only big mistake was in the starting room, and you were playing Trinket instead of Relentless. If you're playing Relentless, this Demon Hunter will have to rely on the Pally to follow up his stun with the Hodge, and if they start to get out of sync, they won't be able to get those mana burns. And then also, maybe there's a lack of communication between you and your warrior. Play Ring of Peace if your warrior is going to be on the Demon Hunter. If he's not, you can play Song, but if he is, I would highly recommend playing Ring of Peace for sure. Alright, Resto Druid Arms Warrior. Who's the better healer? No, I'm just kidding. So this is something I think we've beaten a lot of these. I think we've beaten a lot of Resto Druid Arms Warriors. What you really want to do, and pretty much the strategy for warriors, is to swap often. It is very easy for you to avoid, prevent arms warrior damage as a monk. Your talent should be Chrysalis, Short Port. Let me see. Chrysalis, Eminence, and Disarm. Those should be your 3 talents. Did I miss it? Did I miss the talents? There we go. So Refreshing Breeze is good. It's definitely good. Like, it's not bad, but Short Port is really good. The reason why you want a Short Port is because warriors, they need momentum to start getting pressure. If you just port as soon as they swap to you, they lose out on their mobility, damage, their momentum on you. So I would highly recommend playing Short Port versus this, because if they make swaps to you and you have to waste a ton of mana, you're going to very, very fast versus this. Warriors, even though they're like little, they waddle a lot, they can still pump out a lot of damage in their Stormbolts. Alright, let's see what we got. Port, perfect. Statue, perfect. So here's Stormbolt. Maybe follow up with the Rakestone on you. Nope. Good. Roll. Good. Good. Double Renewing Mist. Looking good so far. Right about now, I would recommend Crackling Jade Lightning, the warrior. When you do damage to a target, it puts the debuff Mystic Touch on them. So they'll take 5% extra physical damage, and your warrior is pretty much, it's all physical damage. So I like the Crackling Jade Lightning. He cloned you though, so I would recommend, you could have probably ported that, but you know, that's fine. You don't want to waste port, right? That's Thorns on the warrior, swapping off Thorns. Pretty solid. I like that. You're just, yeah. This, don't try to tank damage as a monk. If you see this warrior swapping to you, port. Like right now, just port away. You don't want to be eating any damage from this warrior. That's Maledict on you, so you should probably dispel it. I think you did. Perfect job. Warrior might try to leap. Nope, there's charge onto your warrior. Right now, maybe... No, because he's on stun DR. I was going to say the leg sweep, but... you could disarm the warrior. Oh, you've already used disarm. Never mind, you're ahead of the game. Incap really isn't good on warriors because you could see this right here. It's their Berserker Rage. It breaks them out of saps, incaps, stuff like that. So, and fears. So it's really not that effective versus warriors. However, you do have leg sweep. Perfect job. Great job. Good. And what's up with the druid? All right, druid's Ring of Peace is good there. He tried to charge into the Ring of Peace. That's yeah, he's storming away again. Short port would be really good right now because you would have your port back, and you wouldn't have to deal with this warrior just riding you all game. But overall, still good. You have healing elixirs. You should probably use your healing elixirs a little more. They cost no mana. That's pretty much why they're so good. And you're just kiting it out here. Actually, you know what I would do? You have your Void Elf racial, so I would just you could try to Void Elf away. Oh, hello. There's Leap, Stormbolt on you. You have Cocoon, which you're probably going to use right out of this. Perfect. You have Thunder Focus Tea, which is good. Okay, not bad. Got kicked. You have Disarm. Perfect. Good. Good job. Especially since he's playing Relentless. You're chilling. He's got no Stormbolt. Ring of Peace probably soon. We're going to get around the pillar. I'd probably Ring of Peace. Yep, perfect. Get around the pillar. He swapped these through it. That's okay. You have port in 50. See, like right now, if you had short port, it's always when you have like 10 seconds left where it gets a little awkward. But you have Tiger's Lust, actually. So, yeah, just stay close to a pillar. Right, yeah, Tiger's Lust is good, but like, oh, okay. Leg Sweep is fine. I would have waited for the warrior, but this is okay. And now I would start... Positioning wise, I would start cheating towards over here, like this side of the pillar, so that this warrior doesn't reconnect. Okay. Alright, perfect. Perfect, good. Positioning's looking good. Yeah. Yeah, this is good. So this is normally how we win. Normally we just go on the warrior and then I incap stun a Song of Chi-Ji the resto druid. That's normally the strategy we do. Awkward port there. Maybe hopefully he doesn't charge you. Good. Nice. You got parry, which is really good. A little note, obviously the warrior kind of parried at kind of a high health, but if you get an arms warrior low and you disarm the warrior, they can't actually parry. So if if the warrior didn't parry yet and they got super low, you could disarm them and he can't parry. Looking pretty good. You got Memory of Lucid Dream in 8 seconds, which is really solid. Life Cocoon, I can't argue with that. Full bash on you. We're kind of out of position here. We're kind of really out of position here. Good roll back to your port, and then you get rooted. Okay, he's probably gonna swaft you through it. That's Mally on you. Hopefully dispel it. Good dispel. That was disarm. I love the little. I love it. I love it. Yep. Good. Oh, are we trying to stop the druid from drinking? Oh no, we're just trying to get to a pillar. Okay, this works. And then your warriors. I think that's your warriors safeguard. Swap off thorns is really good. Again, you have renewing mists up, and you start to vivify. So just make sure you maintain renewing mists on your teammates at all times. It's very important. And instead of you can also heal with vivify a lot. So really good Stormbolt. If you're gonna Stormbolt the warrior, you can probably push in a little bit for incap stun on the druid because you have incap. There we go. Oh my god, that's insane. You could be greedy and kind of wait for the double stun, but I can see it. Full leg sweep. Stormbolt on you. Trinket. That's scary because now the warrior I think has fear. So be careful. You have no trinket for the fear. Ironbark is down on the warrior. Good swap. Ring of Peace to druid. Perfect. You have Life Cocoon. You also have Disarm. So so as long as you don't use Disarm here, and you use Disarm. Okay, that's fine. I usually try to stagger it, but yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, do damage. Perfect. Kill him. Oh, Trinket Barkskin. Oh my god, that's so... Oh. Gosh. No way. Oh. You have Tiger's Lust for your warrior. Oh my god, you can read my mind. Perfect. Perfect. Thorin, swap off the warrior. You also have Fortifying Brew. How long have you had Fortifying Brew? I just assumed. But nice. Going on the warrior now. Warrior's low. Innervate. Oh man, you're both of them. You have Life Cocoon so soon. You have a full... You have leg sweep. Good disarm from your warrior. Leg sweep this. Oh. Yeah, right here. Right here, this druid. This is probably another chance where you can get a kill right here. The warrior's at what? 40%? Let's see when the druid charges in on you. So the druid pushes in. You can do one of two things. You can actually do three things, but do you have... Yeah, you can do three things here. You can Ring of Peace it, you can incap it, or you can leg sweep it. Either one of those. I would recommend incapping because the druid has no trinket. So you could just... He has no trinket. Oh, double leg sweep here maybe? No. You can Life Cocoon the warrior, probably. Good incap. Nice. Oh, so now don't leg sweep because the warrior has just put his banner down, so this half, it's going to be cut in half. Yeah. Damn, that's unfortunate. Maledict, good dispel on the Maledict. Oh, just no mana. Damn. So yeah, the only big mistake there was at the end because you're doing a great job dispelling Maledicts, conserving your mana, doing a really good job with Memory Lucid Dream. It's just at the end there, you could have incapped, stunned, or Ring of Peace that Cyclone on you. That was the only big mistake for that one. Overall, though, great game. It's gonna... Those matchups are kind of like that, but yeah, that's just how it's gonna be. Still really good though. I mean, you guys are doing things right. You're swapping on thorns, dispelling Maledicts, porting when you can. The only thing was at the end, if you interrupted that clone, there was a good chance you could have gotten that kill. So we Resto Druid Unholy Decay. It's kind of like a 50-50 matchup. The Unholy Decay has a lot of interrupts for you, but your warrior has Mortal Strike debuff, so it reduces the healing they take. So it's kind of a 50-50. Normally, I play Song of Chi-Ji versus this. Let me see your talents. I keep kind of like skipping over it. Okay, we don't see talents. Disarm, definitely, to stop healing from DK. Short port, Chrysalis. Those are the 3 talents I highly recommend versus this. Outside of that, Tiger's Lust is also really good for the Chains of Ice, because they can easily cut your warrior. So this is really good so far. Okay, that's his mobility to get to you. You have port, you're in range, and now you're out of range of port. Leg sweep, missed. Sounds about right. You can port here. Yeah, just port. Yeah, you don't have to. Yep, perfect. And then you could. This is fine. This is good. This is good. So far, so good. Disarm from Ironbark from the Resto Druid. Oh, you didn't use leg sweep. My bad. That is my bad. I thought you leg swept. I thought I saw the animation. That's my bad. Incap full. Trinkets it. Trinkets the incap. Oh my god. Good cocoon there, which is fine. Oh, I don't know what just happened to that grip. I don't know if your warrior reflected it or something. That was pretty solid. Really good leg sweep from you. Really good. You can't follow it up with anything, but that's fine. Ring of Peace here. Great. So the Druid has no Ironbark and no Bark Skin. Again, you guys are going to get a lot of pressure here. Yeah, just port. Oh, you are playing short port. Perfect. Good. Good. And now you just kite it out. Kite it out. What I would recommend is you see that the DK is starting to come towards you. I would throw your Void Elf Racial like right over here. Just try and shoot it down here, and then just play behind here and just run away. Tiger's Lust. Yep. Okay. Normally I save Tiger's Lust for my teammates, especially a warrior, because they have like no mobility. But yeah, I could see why you'd want to. Kind of an awkward trinket there. The warrior, I guess that's Unholy Frenzy, right? Big heal there from Vivify is perfect. Good job. And enveloping, solid. Now the GK has no trinket, so if you get kicked, or if you get slowed, or if you get into trouble, you can incap and stun them. So, you know, if you're feeling the pressure right here, I would also maybe dispel some dots on you. You can see you got a few dots ticking on you. Really good incap there. Potentially could have leg swept off. Oh, good life cocoon. The only thing I would suggest. So when you get into this situation right here, good incap, I would start healing, like just a little bit. You have Ring of Peace as well, so you can knock this DK like kind of over here. But I would suggest just trying to get a heal off before he gets out of incap. But Tiger's Lust is solid. Cocoon is okay. You have Port in 3. You have Ring of Peace, Leg Sweep. You got a lot. You got a lot of cooldowns. That's Grip, so you could Port for free now. You can Leg Sweep here as well. Either one's fine. You don't have to. That's IBF. He IBF'd your leg sweep, which is okay. Good. Kiting. Good. Good. Yep. Just no. So what you want to do is you want to run away. This guy is literally trying to kill you. So what you want to do is pour it and then just run away. Yep. So when you see him coming this way, just start running around this pillar and just get out of there. Perfect. You can Ring a Piece this corner right here to get him away from you. That works too. So far, so good. We're living. We're alive. And you're winning on mana by not a lot, but you're still winning on mana. Good. Good. You really want the DK to be on your warrior. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah. I can see that you're spamming your port, but I don't think... Oh, okay. I thought that was your DK. That was the DK, so that's pretty good. You have Life Cocoon soon. That's a healing elixir. You have Revival as well. Perfect. They got your Safeguard, but that's okay. Because we're not too far into the match. You get kicked. What do you got? You got Tiger's Lust. Perfect. Tiger's Lust. Life Cocoon is good. This next leg sweep should... Oh, no. He has Trinket. Oh, no. This is trouble. Yeah, we're just going to Ring a Piece here. Good. Big heals. Yep. That's A-Bomb. Kite this guy out. Perfect. Put Renewing Mist on yourself as well. That's Grip. That's okay. Because you're... Oh, no. You just use Port. He trinkets that immediately. I would really use probably your Void Elf Racial. Probably. Yep. Good Tiger's Lust. Really good Tiger's Lust. Yep. Kite it out. Oh, that guy's Fear kind of sucks. Nice. Good peels. You could drink here. if you really wanted to, you're kind of like a little behind on mana. You guys are kind of stabilized. You have Life Cocoon in 12. You could drink here, but I could see why you'd want to be a little aggressive. The only problem I'm seeing in this game a few times now is you're just running to the Death Knight. Try your best to just max range or just run away. Because the DK obviously doesn't care about your warrior. He does not care. Put a Renewing Mist on your warrior, call it a day. This DK is trying to kill you. So, and you keep running towards him, like right now. Good incap, really solid incap. But don't run towards the Death Knight because, you know, now he doesn't have to use his Death Grip on you or anything, you know. So, this next leg sweep should stick on him, by the way. So, that's pretty good. Okay, good port, really solid. We're ahead on mana. That's a Maledict on the Druid that's ticking away, which is really good, really, really good. And then again, you don't run towards this guy. You want to stay as far away from this guy as possible. All right, that's a good trinket. That's a good trinket. This is fine. That's good because I believe that's Unholy Frenzy. Yep. And then you want to make sure put Renewing Mist on yourself. Make sure you're keeping Renewing Mist on you and your partners as often as you can. Druid is drinking, so it's okay if you get pressure. Okay, that's fine too. Good Crackling Jade Lightning on the DK. I like it. Perfect. Good. We're kind of whittling them both down. Now you have a full leg sweep. This right here is your win. Right here. The Druid just used Barkskin, has no trinket for 16 seconds, and neither does the DK. And I don't think the DK has IBF. So what you could do is you can full leg sweep the Druid after Barkskin and potentially get a kill. We'll see though. We will see. You get kicked here, and it looks like your warrior is kind of like focused on the Druid, so you could incap the DK full. Oh, did you incap the A-bomb? That works too. That works too. I don't mind it. You can leg sweep the DK as well. You get pet kicked. That looks like rally. Yep. Stormbolt again. You could full stun the DK. Oh, and here comes a full clone. That's rough. Yeah, that sucks. Let me see. How could we have prevented that? Let's see. So there's no setup on you, right? You get kicked. So you could have leg swept this. You could have leg swept this. I was going to say you could port it, but you got kicked. So yeah, you could have leg swept this. It would have been super DR'd, but you wouldn't have gotten cloned. But again, solid swaps. You guys are so close to winning every single one of these games. Every one. The only problem in this game was you were targeting or you were running towards the person trying to kill you, and what you want is you want the DK to run at you and you not to run at him. You know, you want him chasing you. Don't chase him, because the higher uptime this DK has, the more mana you have to spend, the more damage he's doing, the less he has to use his mobility to get to you. So yeah, overall solid, but you could see right here at the end, like the positioning wise, I would highly recommend you being like way over here and while your warrior is in the fight, and then you just kind of just hanging back, waiting to use your cooldowns to port away, you know. And then finally, is this our last game? Is this our last game of the day, man? Let me see what we got. Resto Druid, Havoc Demon Hunter. All right, so Resto Druid, Havoc Demon Hunter, arguably one of the hardest comps in the game right now. I think it's one of the best 2s comps right now. Song of Chi-Chi is good as long as you're coordinating with your teammate that you're going to be playing Song of Chi-Chi, you're going to be Chi-Chiing the Demon Hunter, or no, I would be only playing Chi-Chi for the Demon Hunter, because if the Demon Hunter's sitting on you, you're going to want to Chi-Chi him, but if your warrior's going to go on the Demon Hunter, just use Ring of Peace. Essences are perfectly fine. This is good. Lucid Dream is solid. The only talent, again, is probably Disarm. That's the only change I would make. Overall, though, solid. Also, I'm seeing a lack of use for your Void Elf racial. It's not bad, man. Oh, also, you should be playing Relentless versus this. If you're not playing Relentless, it's okay. Just make sure you trinket pretty much off cooldown if they're mana burning you. So we'll see. We'll see. Demon Hunters, man, they're just like running the ladder these days, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. All right, what do we got? What do we got? Put port down. Perfect. Statue. Check. Awesome. We're already off to a good game. All right. Renewing Mist on everybody. Perfect. Good job. Great. And now we wait. And now we wait. Oh, here we go. Okay. Druid opens on you. Ooh, good stop on the clone from your warrior. Incap is perfect. See, so like right now is a really good time to, if you were running Disarm, to disarm the Demon Hunter, just to stop this damage on you. That's a full clone on you. That's okay. You could probably follow up with the Cocoon if you wanted to save some mana. Either one is fine. I can see the Thunder Focus Tea was used. What? Oh, so here's the awkward thing. Before you use the Thunder Focus Tea, make sure you're putting Renewing Mist on your teammates. Again, you have 2 charges of Renewing Mist here. You want to make sure Renewing Mist is always rolling on your teammates. You know, it's a lot of healing, especially when you have Vivify. So here we go. That's enveloping, sure. But you have a second charge of it, so let's see what we're dealing with here. We have Life Cocoon probably. Yep, good. Not bad so far. The only problem right now... Oh, no. I was going to say your stature isn't healing. Good job avoiding that mana burn. Yeah, okay. I want to see... you want to use the song? I can feel it. I'd want to use the song too. So you're not playing Relentless and you're running Trinket. So what I would do here is just Trinket. Just Trinket it right now. And avoid this mana burn. Because again, their strategy isn't to kill somebody when you're at full mana. You know, they're just going to try to mana burn you until you have no mana. So the longer you can prevent that, the more of a chance you have at winning. Clone on you is okay. Again, I can't tell if you're using Mana Tea. I really can't see it. I can't see Mana Tea. I don't even know if Respect. I think Respect into it. But just make sure this is probably a good time to use Mana Tea. Good healing. We're keeping them up. We're about equal mana-ish. But you're playing, whatchamacallit, Mana Trade. So, or... You know, Lucid Dreams, that's pretty solid. Really good Incap, or really good Fear, getting a lot of pressure. So now, right now is probably a good time to probably Crackling Jade Lightning the Demon Hunter, just so you can get the Mystic Touch debuff on him. Make sure you're doing more damage. Disarm is also a pretty good option if you're running it. Oh, wow, that guy just tried to yellow that mana burn on you. That's crazy. Yeah, really good. Again, there's no Renewing Mist going out on your teammates or yourself, so make sure you're Renewing Misting as often as you can. You're missing out on a lot of healing. There's Renewing Mist, and now put Renewing Mist on yourself. You have a second charge of it right here. You want to make sure you're putting that Renewing Mist on, you know, again, as many people as you can. Okay, we're doing good. That's Barskin from the Druid, which is pretty good. Okay, so the only awkward thing that just happened right now is when Demon Hunters get a full I-beam off, they get a ton of they get a ton of haste, and that's why you see people using interrupts or you know, stuns, incaps, grips to stop the I-beam from finishing, and the Demon Hunter just got a full I-beam off, so this guy's haste, it's basically like Bloodlust or Heroism, so... This guy's going to be doing a lot of damage. He's going to be pumping. Good. Going for a drink. Couldn't get it. That's solid. Don't worry. You're not the only one. It's rough. Trinket this for sure. Has to be. Alright. That's kind of... Yeah, he's stunned you, so that's going to happen. But, yeah, probably going to be a Life Cocoon here or something. You also have Revival, which is a pretty good option. Both heal pretty well. Good Stormbolt. Oh, you don't have a follow-up. That's okay. That's a Banish, which is disruptive, but that's okay. Life Cocoon is good. I can see that we're getting Enveloping Mist out. Again, make sure you're getting those Renewing Mist out. Good Trinket there. That's fine. That Trinket is good. Wait, what did we Trinket? I thought we just Trinketed a Stun. No, we're not. Oh, we Trinketed Clone. Okay. You just hardcast a Vivify. That's okay. Sometimes I forget that I like my Soothing Mist isn't going off. It's weird. It's weird. The interaction is weird. But good job so far. That's Blur from the Demon Hunter. Did we get a kick on that regrowth? No. We haven't used Song once this game. So, okay. Yeah, I see what you're doing right now. Oh. Yes. Song? Oh, I thought we were going to get the Song. That's okay. I thought you were leading the Demon Hunter away so that the Druid couldn't dispel him. But that's okay. We haven't used Song yet. Really good port here. Keeping the Druid in combat is really solid. We have a Healing Elixir as well. Oh, they got their Safeguard. That's Banner from your Warrior, which is really good. Oh my god. Okay. Holy cow. Just gotta live 2 seconds. Oh, you get kicked. Good roll. Life Cocoon? No? Insane Incap. Netherwalk. This is okay. You could ink. Oh no, you just use Incap. I'm getting really excited. This is a good game. Okay, full regrowth. That's a regrowth. That's okay. Demon Hunter still low. That's Ironbark. That's a full stun on you. That's a mana burn for sure. And the Sheikah Port. No, it's a full mana burn. They're trying to swap to you. Really good. Life Cocoon here. Ring of Peace is probably going to be more useful here, but still pretty solid. The Druid is this is his Innervate, but his Demon Hunter is lining his heal. You also line, or do we reflected? Good reflect from your Warrior on that Entangling Roots. Clone doesn't go off, or clone doesn't happen. You have Leg Sweep here. Druid has no Trinket. I can see it. Yep. Oh, we pressed it. Did it not work? Or did the Druid Shadow Meld it? Maybe they're just better than me, or better than us. And did he Shadow Meld this? That blows my mind. I don't know how that didn't hit. Full stun on you. Okay, so this is like an awkward spot here. Mana Burn is going to hit you. You're going to be kind of low, but you have Lucid Dream, and you have Port. So I would recommend like trying not to panic here. Port away, Lucid Dream, get some mana. Good. I like that you're keeping the Renew Mist on everybody. You get kicked. Good Incap. Yes. Get the kill. Yes. God, that is awesome, man. That is good. That was a good game. That was solid, man. That was close. That was really close. I didn't see many mistakes. The only mistake is, I'm gonna point out again from the other Demon Hunter game, is 1, Relentless is probably best. 2, Void Elf Racial whenever you can if they swap to you. And then 3, if you're gonna be hitting the Demon Hunter, if your Warrior is gonna be hitting the Demon Hunter, just play Ring of Peace. It's a lot easier to kite the Demon Hunter, and it's also really good to interrupt the Druid if you're really far away. But overall, man, absolutely solid games. I know you had questions for me, so I'm gonna answer your questions right now. And if anyone wants to stay and hang out, I'm gonna answer your questions. Questions. At the end of the match, I have 300 to 500,000 damage at best, with Druid and Priest Pally doing 1 to 1.5 million. Am I doing something wrong, or is it just Monk that without Wither Crane is not viable to get those numbers? That is correct. Even with Wither Crane, we were not able to put out those numbers. Druids, Pallies, and Priests will outdamage us threefold. They will do about 1.5 million damage in 2s, and you will do maybe 300k. The only way to boost that would be using the Cyclonic Blast Trinket, but then you're missing out on a Trinket slot, so normally you're just kind of stuck not doing as much damage as them. You're just not. It's unfortunate, but you're just not going to do it. It sucks, but yeah, it's rough. I'm conservative using my Mana Tea, but every time I think I could use it, I feel like I'm wasting it. In which scenario should I pop it? There's really never a scenario where you're wasting Mana Tea. There's just better times than others. Basically, I mean, I say basically, but it's not really that basic. Whenever you, first of all, make sure, if you're playing against a caster, make sure they don't have kick. Because if you use Mana Tea and then you get interrupted by like a mage, that's 6 seconds of your Mana Tea absolutely destroyed. So, same with melee. If they're training you, if they have kicks and you use Mana Tea and you get kicked or stunned, it's kind of rough. Pretty much whenever you can, if you think you can free cast a bunch of heals and your teammate needs healing, that's when you use Mana Tea. It's really subjective to the matchups. It's pretty much what I'm trying to say. It's not something I could tell you to use at 30 seconds into the match. Obviously, you want to use it when you're at a high amount of mana. Use it. The faster you use it, the faster you get it back up, and you want Mana Tea. Mana Tea is really good. So use it, and usually in the first minute of the match is when I typically use Mana Tea, and whenever my teammates are getting low, I use it, and then I pop both my Renewing Mists if I got a few charges of it, and if I need to throw an Enveloping Mist, I throw it out there as well. So yeah, there's no best time, but there's better times than others. How do I avoid getting Mana Drain from Demon Hunters? It's so annoying. Play Relentless. It's a lot easier. It makes things a lot easier. So yeah, just play Relentless, and it'll be a lot more difficult for them to get full mana burns on you. So when you are running Relentless, you're relying on the other team using or coordinating 2 stuns on you, which most of the time, if they stagger it, they won't be able to get it on you. And Port is really good. Short Port is really good as well. So Short Port and Relentless versus Demon Hunters for sure. How much does it help having better gear? We're both at 300k, 430 level. I feel like we're not far behind, but going against 380k really, yeah, it's hard. But going against 380k opponents really makes me wonder how easy it would be. It's difficult, man. Yeah, it's not that difficult. What you really want to focus is stats and traits. That's what you want. That's the best I can give you. Just to get the highest item level of the best stats that you can get, which is versatility and mastery. If you have a piece of gear that has versatility, something else on it, I would and it's not that high of an item level boost, I would do versatility mastery for sure. It's just really good. And then traits, you definitely want burst of life and secret infusion. Those are your best traits. So I would do that. Your neck essences were really solid the entire game though. If you wanted more pressure, you could do Crucible Flame Major, but versus Demon Hunters, Memory of Lucid Dream is really good. I feel like Warrior Strength is dampening, since most of his damage comes from dots. Yeah. Fast goes, man, I would like to learn how to play against druids. If I would like to kite someone, I can't help my warrior Tiger's Lust. And if he catches the druid thorn, shuts down. So to play against druids, I kind of talked about it quite a few times during the game, or during your games, but they're really difficult to kill, but all of the ones that you get into are playing Feral Affinity, so they are a kill target. Your warrior and yourself both did a really good job of swapping off of thorns and swapping off of ironbark. Those are the two major things you want to do versus druids. Swapping off of ironbark and swapping off of thorns to a new target is your best bet. If you swap to a target without hots, it's going to cost a lot of mana for the druid to get hots on the new target. And then as soon as ironbark is down, just swap back to your main target. And that's pretty much it. Just constant swapping, making the druid put hots on everybody, and you're gonna make him run out of mana very fast. And yeah, that's it, man. And then your English is perfect, man. I mean, you know 2 languages, and I know 1, so absolutely insane. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. These games were insane. You really good job, both of you. So just keep it up. You guys will definitely you definitely be able to push rating for sure. You just have to make sure maintain renewing mists. Short port is really good, very good versus melee, and then just coordinate Song of Chi-Chi's versus Demon Hunters. Play Relentless versus them as well, and that's pretty much it. Thank you so much. If anyone again wants to submit any footage, I'll put the email in the description, and that's pretty much it. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you later. Thank you.